Hello everyone, this is Cooking with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a watermelon cucumber salad, but you're getting a special feature because we're going to having to do a lemon vinaigrette to actually get that. So we're going to start off in this blender. I mean, I don't know if that blender's in the picture or not. I got my Vitamix here. So I'm going to put one shallot. It's just normal size shallot. 3 cloves of garlic. I forgot to put the shallot. Okay, so then I've got the zest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lemon zest. Zest of 5 lemons. And I've got a half a cup of fresh basil, rough chopped. This blender is going to take care of the rest. Then I've got, I'm going to have to just squeeze these lemons out. So I've got that over here. See, these lemons I've got a little extra ripe, so I can't just tell you to put 5 lemon juice in there because they're just going to get more juice than the normal lemons. These was getting close to being donezo. So I'm going to squeeze them out in here. I have a machine, but I don't know where it's at. Let's say this stuff, the rabbits will eat this stuff. I forgot. It's not good to give them a bunch of it, but they'll eat the rinds and all this stuff. Yeah, I got my little strainer over there. This is going to get quite a bit of lemon juice, I feel like. So we got this blender so it'll emulsify. You're going to need a blender, a really good blender, to make this little trick work. It's going to be a nice little vinaigrette. This is what's going to go into my watermelon salad. This is what's going to be the dressing for it. So let's see. I may not need to use that lemon. I bought some lemon juice in a bottle just in case. This may be enough lemon juice here though to give it the flavor I need with the lemon zest for sure. So I'm going to start trying to do some more salad dressing videos. Because this is sort of a, I'm getting 2 things in this video. So that was a half a cup of lemon juice. I'm going to strain it out. Them seeds, I don't want the seeds getting in there. We're going to see if half a cup of lemon juice is going to be good for that or not. I've got some white wine vinegar I'm going to use for the vinegar part of it. Okay. I got the good stuff. Yeah, I'm using this. I was doing something else with vinegar earlier. I used some red wine vinegar. It was a cheap stuff. This is the good stuff I got from Piggly Wiggly. I was looking at the different, there was one made in France. You think the one in France would be better, but this was made in Italy. This one actually had one less ingredient and had a better process in it. So I decided to go with this one. It was cheaper actually. It was a couple pennies cheaper than the one that wasn't as good. There we go. Yeah, I should have looked at that a little better. Still having trouble with it. Anyways, lid should come off now. So this is, I'm going to measure this in cups too. So I'm going to put one, 2 cups of vinegar. They didn't leave me much to play with this. So. I don't know if that's the right lid or not. 2 cups white vinegar. Alright, so then I'm going to get me half a tablespoon of salt. I'm gonna call this 1 teaspoon. That's an eyeball. Half a tablespoon salt. 1 teaspoon black pepper. Here comes the fun part. So let me get I'm gonna get some extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna pour 1 cup in here and see what this is what we're using to emulsify it all together with. Okay, so make sure you have this lid on here before you start putting, because it's going to shoot up everywhere. So I'm blending this stuff up real good in here. I'm going to take this top off. Start adding the oil in. This is called a emulsification process. Cut it off and see where we're looking. I think it's going to need more oil. Definitely more oil. Definitely more oil. Fixing to try it out again. See where we're at on flavor wise. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. If you want more lemon, you can add more lemon. I'm getting lemon flavor. I'm getting the basil flavor. You can add more salt if you want, but I don't want to over season it. It actually has got a lemon vinaigrette flavor to it. I don't know why that lid won't go back on. That's crazy. It's probably the wrong. That's probably for the red wine vinegar. Anyway, so now I'm gonna get my watermelon. I've already cut the tops off, and we are going to go. I'm going to go around the sides of this thing. This is a seedless watermelon. The rabbits may eat that stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I know the chickens will peck at what's left on the good part. May take them to the goats. something to eat that rind though around here, I'm sure. So we're just gonna skin this thing. It's making a mess. This is good and juicy. And the funny thing is, I don't really like salt on my watermelon at all, and I think I've got to maybe put a little salt on this thing. I'm not a big fan of the salt on the watermelon, but this, we did this salad at work the other day. I didn't make this salad, I just sort of watched a little bit, or didn't really watch, but I seen what he had in it. I'm sure my vinaigrette's different than his. We're gonna see. It's got a good little lemon flavor to it. I think maybe anyways, I'm trying to get all this little rind stuff off. I'm just gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my mint in here. I've got my mint. This is chocolate mint, but you can use regular mint. This came out of my garden, that's what I have. Go ahead and put the mint in there just because it's in the way right now. Alright, so I already got the 1/4 cup mint listed. Got me a measuring cup here. This video probably gonna come out a little too late for Memorial Day, but I'm gonna cut sort of big little cubes of this stuff. I'm gonna go into the thing just so I can measure, tell y'all what we're putting in this. That's 4 cups. Some of them may be a little bit big. You cut this to whatever size you want them cut at. It's another 4 cups. This is a nice watermelon. I got this at Piggly Wiggly. If anybody's living in Warrior right now, this Piggly Wiggly's got some nice watermelons on sale. It was like $6. It's gonna be 12 cups. Got 12 cups of watermelon here. Now we've got some cucumbers here. Cut the ends off these things. I just cut them in half and did half moons. We're going to say that's 3 cucumbers. We got these at Piggly Wiggly too. These things are like $1 a piece though. The English ones is even more. We used the English ones at work. We'll do 3 cucumbers. You know, they're this size, so you may go a little bit less. Got my 3 cucumbers in there. Now I'm gonna measure this stuff out. I'm gonna use the cups just a little bit. That one's a little bit harder to read. Instead of my cup over here. Pour that over the top. We'll use 2 cups of the vinaigrette. I believe that's going to be enough. Fixing to toss it around and see. Alright, so I'm going to mix this stuff up. I'm going to see if I need to add any salt and pepper. I'm going to avoid it at all costs if I can. This mint. The mint I probably should have put in last, but I'm getting it from the bottom. It's getting stirred around here. Mint's getting tossed all good on the top of the watermelon. You want them pieces whole. You don't want it mixed in, because that vinaigrette we can use for some salads or something. So you got enough of that for this, and eat other salads with it at some point. Oh yeah, listen, my red onions. So I got some pickled red onions over here. I've got a recipe. I can give y'all for that too on this video. I made them. I've got a different recipe. I've got a different video just for these. It was just too much to do the pickled red onions and that in one video, but I have the recipe I can give y'all. It's just you're not going to see how the process was actually done. I'm going to add a cup of these. 2 cups. I'm going to go with 2 cups of them. I knew I was missing something. I go 2 cups of red onions, pickled red onions. I'm going to stir this around. Hopefully I ain't got to add no salt and pepper to this. I don't really want to. I'm going to say, if you don't, just people can salt and pepper taste at the table. I do not like salt in my watermelon. I cannot stand it. The red onions did the trick. We're going to leave it like this. Salt and pepper taste is where we're going to leave that alone at that. So I'm going to give you the recipe of the pickled red onions first. 3 pounds of onions chopped up. It was the 2.7 liter fluid ounces of the red wine vinegar. That was stuff, that was a Walmart brand red wine vinegar. You could go with 12 ounces, it ain't going to make it or break it. 2 cups of water. 3 tablespoons of pickling spice, 2 cups of sugar. You want to get all that stuff in there first, except the sugar. Get it to where it's boiling. Then you add the sugar, stir it around, cut it off, and let it steep. Let it just sit there for about 30 minutes. Then you're going to cut it back on, get it hot again, and then pour it into the bowl of red onions. And let it set for about an hour, and they're ready to eat at that point. That's for the red onions that goes in here. Then for the vinaigrette, it was half a cup of rough chopped basil, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 shallot, half a cup of lemon juice. That was fresh lemon juice. 5 lemon zest, 2 cups of white wine vinegar, 1/2 tablespoon of salt. Then it was 1 teaspoon of black pepper. That's all it was in the vinaigrette. And you want to put all your ingredients in except the oil. The oil gets drizzled in while you're emulsifying everything. Y'all seen how I did that. So then we go to the watermelon itself. Was a half a cup of mint. I use chocolate mint. That's what I have in my garden. 12 cups of watermelon, 3 cucumbers. They was medium-sized ones. Is what I'm going to say. Then 2 cups of the vinaigrette, the lemon vinaigrette. I mix it all, and if you want to, it tastes fine like this. It's just nice and soothing and refreshing. I say leave it like this. You can add salt, pepper to taste in this like this, or you can let people salt and pepper to taste at the table. I just don't like salt on my watermelon. It's got a little bit of salt in that vinaigrette. So I'm going to show y'all now I'll show you what it looks like in a second. There's the pickled red onion recipe, which there's already a video out for that if you want to go watch how that process was done. And then here's the actual, that's the watermelon part of it, and there's the vinaigrette part of it. Until next time, y'all have a blessed weekend.